it's got to be one.
Actually, there's one last activity I wanted to have you guys do, okay? And this one I didn't get to do last time. So we've got like 15 minutes on the clock, and I am going to require you guys, and it's not going to take 15 minutes. It's going to take like 2 minutes. To talk some mad shit about another streamer.
Oh.
Not on this panel.
You
okay?
fucking clout farmer.
What the fuck?
I get along, and me getting along.
Oh, come
so
on,
well with
IRI,
everyone.
you knew about this, okay? You knew about this. I told you about this.
Why did IRI know about this?
I didn't know about this.
I was
sure I told
talking
her
about
this is a bad idea.
ideas that I had. Okay, all right, sure. No, but not on this panel. But you have to talk shit about somebody else, and then chat will vote if it was good, who did the best. So, yeah.
Well, who's causing problems out there?
Fuck,
Right
well, I
now?
have to be like
Can't keep up with
original
all
now.
these fucks.
Shit, there are a lot of shared enemies on this panel.
I'll give you like
Really don't like
I'll give you like
conflict.
a few minutes to think about it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm very
Fawn, do you want to
conflict
talk about shit? You can talk shit about me, and I'll talk shit about you.
Okay,
Just
quick question. This is going to be a big
Wait, was that
decider.
me?
How misogynistic am I allowed to be?
Very.
Very based. Okay.
It's up to the audience, really. So.
Okay.
Okay.
I might cry.
No, nobody's gonna talk about you, right? Because you know.
No. It's not. I don't care if they talk about me. I might cry at the idea of having to think of someone to shit talk.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know who I want to give a hard time to.
I mean, if you guys really don't want to,
I love
so
them all
sensitive.
So much.
People are very sensitive too, right?
Well,
So-
IRI,
They
you must
are.
have an enemy out there. Just go after your nemesis. Who's your
Yeah.
nemesis?
I don't know that. There's probably people got me blocked and shit, but I don't know. I don't
I mean,
hate anybody. Like they
I
can
always
hate
hear
me all
people
they want.
talking. I always hear people talking mad shit about you, so you must have an enemy somewhere.
I must.
Okay,
I
how
don't
about
know.
this? How about this? Instead of talking mad shit, just say one bad thing.
Well, I wish Bad Bunny would stop calling people white or whatever. I think that's not helping much.
I wish Bad Bunny would quit streaming. I think that would.
I don't
be
like
better
being
for
reminded of that.
Yeah.
Well, but she uses it as like a weapon. Like you're white. Like, a
No.
white
She
guy.
does. It's like she has this like deep-grained urge to invalidate people based on their race, and she just kind of flipped the script a little bit.
Yes. So what?
No.
So what?
I think
My
she was just doing it for
analysis
attention.
of Bad Bunny is that if she really was, if she really was so disgusted by black people, and she's so disgusted by men who are, attracted to other men, and now she is not that anymore. But now she hates all like cis men. It seems like you just are using another thing to like hate on somebody for an immutable characteristic, right? That's kind of what it seems like to me. So I mean,
Well, one of the funniest things that she did is like she's always going white cis dude, white cis dude, white cis dude, blah blah blah. Gets the Dr. Heemed out, right, and went cis dude. Cut
Yeah.
out the fucking white bit. It's
Yeah.
so fucking obvious, isn't it? At that
so
point,
stupid.
do you know what I mean?
You're
But if
choosing
all of your
another.
But if all of your experiences have been at the hands of men and like entirely problematic, right? Like, what other opinion are you gonna have?
Right,
Wait, what
I
if
get
someone-
that,
wait,
but
wait,
you're
what if you have
you're
a whole bunch
a
of negative
full-grown
experiences
adult.
with black people. Can you have that same
Yeah.
opinion then? Is that okay to
That-
publicize?
You are
No,
a full-
I don't think so, but I also think that you have to like kind of understand where these people are coming from. Like, I am not going to sit here and defend Bunny because there are some of her takes that I very much disagree with, but I can see how they happen. It's the same way I can see why Destiny is so reactive to people that give him shit, because he has literally spent his entire life on the internet being given shit and like saying inflammatory shit so that it gets fucking engagement, and then all of a sudden it's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Oh, that is not why I say inflammatory shit. Number one. Number two, I don't aggress against black people or women. I aggress against people that talk shit about me.
Motherfucker,
So what
you
I'm-
called me a sea lion on Twitter when you had your women should be responsible for like the approach of sexual assault. You accused me of sea lining.
So if
I
I
didn't
called
even
you-
fucking know what sea lining was at
If
the
I
time.
called you a sea lion, it's because I
like
hated
the
what you
N-word.
said because of what you said, not because I hate you for being a woman. Okay, there's
Well-
a difference. Number one. Number two, why is it okay to make
But
excuses?
then
for
you
people that are like-
entirely walked it back when you were
What?
talking to Joe. You entirely
First
walked
of all,
it back.
I didn't walk anything back with Joe. If you want to revisit any of those topics, feel free to. Okay. But
Can someone
number two,
explain to me
okay,
what that
why
is?
is it okay? Why is it okay that we can say like, well, maybe you've had a lot of bad experiences with men, so we can say fuck all men, fuck men, fuck men. But we wouldn't be able to do that with any ethnic group. Well,
Yeah,
except white
exactly.
people, I guess. Don't
So
you think that's
I
a little weird?
agree that hyperbolic language is super problematic in a lot of these cases. I
Wait, no one is
completely
talking
agree.
She's
about
like, okay,
hyperbolic
Bad-
language. Hold on,
Bad
wait,
Bunny
wait,
is
so no one talking
32.
about- No one is talking about hyperbolic language. We're talking about the fact that if I go on Twitter right now and I'm like, fuck men, I'm tired of this shit, that's an okay statement to say. But if I go on Twitter and I'm like, fuck Ethiopians or fuck black people, I've had a lot of bad experience with black people, you're not going to find the same sympathy that somebody like you might have for
Flip.
a woman that's had bad experiences with men.
Yeah, neither of them are okay, but you can see how they come about. It's like how people who are involved in the military come out of those situations with certain opinions against other ethnicities, right?
So
I
if somebody
can
were to
see-
go online and they
They're
were to
not
say,
they're
well,
not
if-
correct,
here-
but you
here's
can
the difference.
understand how they
Sure.
came to be.
But
Anybody
here's the
can
difference. If somebody went
understand it,
online-
but it's not acceptable. It's not.
If somebody-
I agree
she's
with that. I'm not arguing
35
that.
apparently. At 35, we all got past that. I'm sorry. We've all had bad experiences with men or whatever, right? We get past it. It's time for her to grow up. That's my opinion.
I
So true.
agree, but if you're on the internet, there are so many people that function for engagement, and I think it's a huge problem, especially within this political sphere, where your takes get engagement if they're hyperbolic, if they're out there, if it's like men are trash, that's going to get far more engagement. And so people get addicted to these kind of like extreme takes. Like you can see how it happens.
We're not talking
men
about
said-
it.
if a man said-
the problem is
Wha-
that it seems like certain groups are okay to literally just shit on relentlessly, which feels a little bit weird at a point, but then other groups are more protected. So I would be shocked, and I could be totally wrong. Maybe you do this, but I would be shocked if you saw somebody go online and tweet, fuck black people, I hate them all, and you're like, that's not right, but I bet you've had a lot of really
Yeah, she
bad
grew up in a
experiences with
bad
black people,
neighborhood.
so
Yeah,
I
like-
kind of
Ship it,
understand where
ship
you're
it.
coming from, right? There's no way.
No,
Right, it's the same thing with
I agree
even.
with you on that.
Let's even take it. Let's take it like away from race. Even and if we have a guy who goes on and says, "Oh, fuck woman, I hate women. Women are terrible," right? Like then he'd be called an incel,
man.
or he'd be called toxic. Like it's not
Bonnie had a
acceptable.
lot of real big problems with bisexual men that we're not considering. Yeah, I don't know.
I have no problems with bisexual men.
No, Bad
Neither.
Bunny.
Bad Bunny has a
Oh.
lot of
Because
yeah.
like she went on that
I
whole
see
rant.
it.
I'm
Okay,
talking,
I just-
quoting the
I
rant. she
feel
went on.
like
I didn't
Bad
mean
Bunny
this
has
to turn
done
into a
so-
hating session on one person.
So
Sorry.
No,
Oh, wait, can I,
let's
wait,
talk
hold on.
more shit.
I
Let's spread
also
the hate.
feel I'm not sitting here trying to defend Bad Bunny even slightly. And look, I have seen a lot of the history and a lot of the stuff, but at the same time, women on the internet get treated so entirely different to men with intellectual authority, and I think it's like really fucking hard to differentiate where
that.
the hate comes from.
I think it is
Like-
hard, but I
Yeah,
think
we
it can be
are
hard on
grateful
both. I think it can be hard on both ends too, where it's hard to tell if somebody's shitting on somebody because of their gender, or whatever. But then it seems like you have some people that will relentlessly give the most dog shit takes possible, and then anytime they get the slightest amount of pushback, they scream sexism.
Yeah, I've seen that as
I
well.
mean, I would
Wait, can I-
agree
can
that
I-
that's a problem.
Can I just say really quick, by the way? I'm going to be totally honest. I don't give a fuck about any of those logs of Bad Bunny saying the N-word or whatever a trillion times, or any of the horrible shits he said, because I do think people can grow and move past that. I think the main issue for me is the fact that it seems like none of the underlying logic has changed since moving left. It still feels like her behavior and her political opinions are motivated by in-group, out-group bias, by a sort of reflexive disgust towards the people she doesn't like, and a post-hoc justification of that disgust. It
I
just
thought
it
she
feels
was
like
a
it, like
troll.
the well, right. So maybe it's
Not-
all me, right? But
Well-
that to me gives me like the, that's the thing that if her behavior had changed completely, even if I didn't dislike her, I wouldn't like hold the old stuff against her that much in my head. I think it just
If
feels
someone's
like,
loosely going around like calling people like transphobic and they have logs on top of logs on top of logs of them using like slurs, I don't know. I don't really want to hear it from them, to be
And
honest.
she's
Nice. Glass
also
houses,
and
okay?
she's
We've all had
also
Joker
hating on
moments.
people for and she's also hating on people for an immutable characteristic being a cis man. I'm sorry, no, that's not okay with me. That's not
You could have.
You're demonstrating
I
discrimination
agree.
by a different thing. You know, that's
Thanks.
what I'm saying.
To be honest, Vaush, I think you'd be quite supportive of Bad Bunny's use of the N word because apparently they were all tactical uses of the N word.
Oh no,
so...
that was not even. No. That was
Wow.
tactical, like Hitler invading the Soviet Union in the winter. Okay, that was not tactical. All right, those were some
I
bad
think people
tactics.
deserve the opportunity to change. I do think Bad Bunny has a tendency to move towards extreme ideologies, potentially, but like in some situations, I really do think she means well. I think she cops a lot of it because of the viral videos that went around on the internet, her relationships with certain people. And like, I understand that once you are pinned in a corner where you are forced to defend yourself at every single opportunity, it feels like everything is attacking you, right?
Okay,
And
everything
I would
attacks
say
you.
that certain people on this panel feel the same way, right? And maybe you can deal with those situations more moderately, but you have to understand that that is a thing that happens in internet culture.
I
And
think we
It's a type
all
of
understand that, but Bad Bunny brings it on herself. This is like one of the most vile, disgusting fucking people on the internet. I have zero sympathy for this person, and I think it's a little bit gross to try to pretend that as much stupid fucking shit she manages to vomit on a daily basis, the reason why she gets hate is because of sexism. I'm sure there are some people that are like shitting on her because she's a woman. That absolutely happens, but for all the other shit, she said plenty of stupid things that even if she were a man, she'd be derided like just as much. Like, it's
I mean, like, there are so many people on this panel who have said plenty of stupid things.
wait, hold on, stop trying to say everything is the same and everything is okay. You're finding a way to turn everything into
I do
something about
catch a
nothing,
lot
okay?
of shit for it.
There's a difference
To be
between like
fair.
saying dumb things at some point in time versus like being a person that is consistently like just the worst like scum fuck of,
Like
a human
malicious.
being.
But
right? Yeah,
how do
there's
you
a way-
differentiate that from like
Well,
anywhere
because
other than
she-
your
okay,
bias
so
in this
here's-
situation?
Anywhere, wait,
Here's
hold on.
how
You
it
think
is.
there's absolutely
Okay.
no way to figure out if somebody's saying something that's like objectively like a horrible, stupid, trashy thing versus somebody just saying an opinion I disagree
This is the
with?
thing with the internet, right? You only ever get like maybe one or two sides of the story, when in reality it is far more complex than that. Like,
But we have more
Okay,
than
so
one
you're
side
saying-
of the
you're
story
saying then that
here.
we can never know anything about anything ever.
no, I'm saying that you can definitely look at stuff, and I am far more moderate in the way that I judge people. Like, the fact that I am on this panel says like a lot about that. But like, I think that I think we would all be so much better off if we were just generous with people's ability to change and generous with people's ability to grow, even if our histories with those people are sorted.
So
but
if
the
I
problem
can,
is
if
that,
I can
like,
just,
that's an interesting thing to
if I can
but
just
it's
say
way
one.
different it's way different than when this other person is constantly trying. Like, that's a nice thing to say, but when you have a person that is constantly attacking people over their past over and over and over again, while their own past is checkered with horrible shit from like 2 years ago, like, why would this person get any sympathy insofar as this goes?
And
This
it's
is a
not
person
like,
who's
and it's not like
You're
this
not, like,
isn't
morally
recent.
justified.
This
You're a
is
hypocrite.
this is very recent, right? She has said that she hates cis men very recently, right? This is an immutable characteristic. This is no different to me than somebody saying that they hate a group of people based on their skin color, based on their sexuality.
I
Also,
actually
it's a
agree
bit
with you
weird to
on that, and I
Yeah.
absolutely will happily talk about that point because I agree
Yeah.
about it. But what I think happens on the internet is people take these singular statements and then it like basically embody them in that whole person. Whereas, like, imagine if you did that with, like, I don't know, Destiny's Friends Twitter. Like, imagine if you did that, right? Like, so many people's tweets on these platforms that are built for algorithms in general are made for engagement, and then all of a sudden, once you're having a conversation in person, they're walked back. They're made to seem more sensible, and they are, which is why I'm very generous with people's Twitter takes, because
Be
that
generous
is what everybody is fucking doing.
Okay, so all Twitter takes are the same and everything is the same.
I can
I
say
am
whatever
not
I want on
saying
Twitter as
everything
long
is
as I
the
can walk
same.
everything.
Oh my
Everything
fucking god.
Everything is the
Hold on.
same. Everybody tweets whatever. So all
Oh
these
my
things are exactly
god.
the same. as the
Okay.
other.
Yeah.
Can
All
we
right.
just
Yeah.
can we just point out as
Hold
well
on.
how fucking can we just point out how weird it is to single out cis men? Like, isn't that a bit fucking like, well, what are trans men then? Do you know what I mean?
I absolutely agree. Like, as somebody who got called a fascist recently for saying we should be like nicer to liberals, right? Therefore, I am now a fascist.
People
I-
really
That's a
throw
pretty
that term around
fascist
too
take,
flippantly, huh?
actually. I'm kidding.
My God, you're supposed to be on my side. We're on the same side of the
I'm
world. God damn it!
I promise I'm just memeing.
But
So-
like I understand, like this is why I kind of reduced it to hyperbolic statements, because this is what happens with these like online kind of detanglements of what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, but the problem
So-
is what you're doing is we're taking a collection of statements, some which are actually abhorrent and others which are just maybe hyperbolic, and you're just like, oh, well, everybody's hyperbolic sometimes. So you've taken it where we can classify different
So
statements.
you don't want anybody
we
to
can
ever think that you are
classify-
hyperbolic.
We can classify different statements as like, this is hyperbolic, this guy went a little bit too far, and this is generally horrible, without somebody coming in and saying, oh, well, all of it could be hyperbole, LOL.
So you don't want people to do that to you?
Do what to me?
Like, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of statements you put out there that are hyperbolic.
I might make some hyperbolic statements sometimes, but I'll defend the point behind anything I say. You can turn the face. If you want to bring up any tweet I've ever said over the past year, I'll defend it to death in front of you. You want to do that? Okay?
I mean, like, okay.
I do want to
know,
respond to
laugh it off.
Chud
You won't, because
logic
you won't,
here.
okay? And I've done this time
It's
and time
okay.
and- I've
I'm
done this
just
time and
sea
time and time
lining.
again.
I am
I've
a
done
very
this time
good
and time and time
person.
and time
I am
again. I've done this time and
displaying
time and time
how
again.
much
But
of
there
a
is a
good person
difference.
I am.
Here's
I'm very
what's
good.
happening. Here's what's happening, okay?
Find one of the
here's things,
tweets he deleted.
Somebody-
You might be able to
Somebody,
get an easy
wait,
one.
there's plenty of accounts that archive all my fucking tweets, okay? At least I don't
Choose
post
a food
conversations
take.
to my own
Get 'em.
YouTube that I end up regretting
Tell
2
me,
weeks later, okay?
tell me.
So here's
Please
the problem,
tell me,
okay?
oh,
You cannot-
intellectual man.
Here's what are you talking about? Why are you calling him?
I'm sorry. I'm just fucking with you.
I'm
It's
not
Sunday
binary,
morning.
so that
It's
was
very
actually
fun.
transphobic, okay? Okay, all I'm saying is that if somebody were to go on and start tweeting out massively, I hate N-words, I hate N-words, I hate N-words, and then somebody else were to go on and they were to tweet, I think that black people are committing a lot of crime in the United States and it's really unacceptable, right? We can argue that there's like bad things that maybe come from both of these things, but to come on and be like, oh, well, everybody tweets something hyperbolic all the time, blah, 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 it happens, and say that both of these types of tweets are the same is ridiculous. It's not. There are some people that don't just tweet hyperbolically, they have
I
horrible
never
fucking
said that they
thoughts.
were the same.
That is what
Hyperbolic
you
can
said
be
over and
different
over
in
again.
nature.
No,
That
you
is
said
not
it
what
over
I
and over
said.
again. It is what you
Hyperbolic,
said. It is what you said.
that is absolutely not what I said. Hyperbolic tweets can be absolutely different in nature, right?
What does
that
hyperbole mean to you? What does it mean if something is
What-
hyperbolic?
Oh my god, it is something
People
that is
sneeze when you
over.
talk
Oh
about
my
them,
god,
right?
I'm so dumb. I don't know what hyperbole is. I'm very confused because I am just a woman. Please explain it to me. Help.
No, I want
Please
to know what
explain
you think is the
sea
difference
lining.
between like what is a hyperbolic tweet that's bad versus a bad tweet that's bad. What's the difference between these two things?
Oh my god, a hyperbolic tweet is something where you reduce something to a very extreme statement, like men are trash, all men are bad. All right, like do you know what? If you want to take it from like a left side, I actually disagree with like ACAB and like these really hyperbolic statements that kind of disfigure the wider
You just lost the
conversation
left.
underneath.
So here's the
Yeah,
problem.
it's okay, I'm a
those aren't-
fascist
this is not
now,
what
okay?
hyperbole-
It's
no, so
fine.
hold on. This is not what hyperbole necessarily is, okay? A hyperbolic statement might be one where the essence of the statement is defensible, but you take it a little bit too far, okay? There's a difference between that. Okay, listen, you're too fucking stupid to know the difference between the two. I don't know why you're acting dumb now when you
Oh my
actually are
God,
dumb. You don't have to
please
act. You don't have to
tell
play
me.
I'm
stupid
so
when you are
confused.
stupid, okay? So there's a difference between
I'm
something
so
where the
dumb.
essence of the
Please
tweet is
help
actually
me.
bad. All right, take another drink, all right? I know that's the only way to make the pain go away.
Oh,
Knock yourself out,
yeah.
dude. Go get another bottle, all right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wow,
At
that's
least
an
you're
easy
pretty-
call.
Rack it up. Another
You know what?
sexism.
The fact that we've
Add to
gotten
the
to this
pile.
point in this conversation where you're like, oh, it's the fact that you're drinking that I can't defend my points is a little bit of a self-report. But like, whatever. I mean, keep going, please.
Where is the self-report? You're the one
We're
that.
defending the point.
If you've taken this conversation to attacking the fact that I'm having a red wine at 3:30
Yeah, because when I'm
in
trying
the
to have the
afternoon.
conversation, you're leaning forward. You're just trying to protect yourself with your gender, and that's fucking cringe.
Oh, okay. But you haven't been protecting yourself through this entire conversation about hyperbole and
Yeah, I've been
tweets?
defending my points
fucking-
intellectually, not saying like I'm a man. Listen to me. Do you not see the difference?
Man, this is a virtue signal battle if I've ever seen one.
Who's virtue signaling? I just wanted to have a conversation about the topic, and she's like, "Oh, explain to me because I'm a woman." Blah 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 blah
Can
blah.
I shit on someone else?
I think it's a bit.
I wanna
rich
get
that
in
you
here.
are trying to
I wanna get in here.
differentiate.
This is
I
the
think-
gender war.
Let me
right
in.
here.
No.
Let me in. Sorry, go ahead.
Go.
Finish, Bix.
I'm just saying that it's a bit rich that you're trying to differentiate your hyperbole from Bad Bunny's hyperbole. That's all.
Because
I'm
they're
saying.
not both hyperbole. You don't know what hyperbole
Oh my
means.
God.
Okay.
Oh
I
my
said,
God.
use those tweets
I
don't lie.
okay. I need
If you
to
say
get in.
it's-
I need to
just
get
think-
in.
I just
I'm
think it's
so-
funny that, and then leave.
Oh
You'll
my
win the
God.
argument.
I hate this. I hate being a woman. I hate it. Okay, Child
Same.
Logic. I wanted to respond to your thing for like a while. You had said
That's
that
good.
you think it's weird that it's she's targeting specifically cis men. I find that actually it's like super I'm echoing in somebody. Okay, it's super common with like I feel like with baby feminists, right? To go on that like very brief like I hate all men, I hate cis men, right? But she's like again, she's 35, right? You would think that she's past it by now, right?
So hate trans men too. Why the like? Hold on. Hold on. I just want to say, okay, I've known and have been friends with like a number of trans men, okay, and the things that people may dislike about men, believe it or not, trans men doing that shit too, okay, the machismo shit, whatever, absolutely. So when people say like, I hate cis men, what I like, we're being very specific, or I get the feeling they think maybe trans men aren't quite that, which is a little weird, you know. It's like when I hate white men. Well, if we're talking about men, black men are also men, right? I mean, I don't know. Hey, say it with your whole chest. Hate huge swaths of people, even minorities. Just be consistent with it.
Be bigoted on a large scale, guys. Come on, get your shit together.
Look, here's the reality,
tips.
okay?
Here's
Here's the reality,
some tips
okay?
right here.
I figured out who I want to shit on as a streamer. Sorry.
Me
And
too.
I just wanted to quickly say, the reality is that, this is turning into a Bad Bunny dunk session, and, I don't want to engage it too much.
Yeah.
But what I will say is this, right? I know who some of the people that Bad Bunny mixes with, some of who were some of the most prominent voices in coming out and accusing me of being a groomer. How absurd, ridiculous. So yeah, I think that she is trying to kind of acquiesce to some of these people, and that's why you see all this super woke shit come from her, because she knows she's got 14 pages of her saying the N-word in Discord. So she's trying to ingratiate herself with certain communities. Probably why she's acting overly woke with certain stuff.
But
That's
this,
the funny part.
this is what this was the
Holy
entire
babe.
start of my conversation, right? Like if you understand someone's history, why they're so defensive, why they are so in-group versus out-group, you kind of understand how they get to these extreme kind of ideologies. Because if that is all they have ever dealt with, then you understand how they get there, right? Their entire in-group identity is built on attack against the out-group. That is, and I am not saying that happens a lot on the left. I'm trying to talk about it from like a.
What we're saying is like a lot of gay people and a lot of black people must have given Bad Bunny a lot of shit for those Discord logs to happen, I guess. Is that the argument?
Absolutely. I just didn't want
think
this
she
whole
needs-
panel to turn into like a we all hate this one person. Like,
Yeah, I would have
bullshit.
stopped
Should
it
hate
if it
them.
were.
Wait, I agree with that.
I think we
to be consistent. To be
Okay.
consistent, though,
Spread the
then-
hate
Okay,
about
actually,
it.
wait. Everybody,
Then,
shut up.
so-
Shut up. It's mine. Okay, it's my panel. Okay. All right. So, to be fair though, okay, you. Okay. Anyways, so what I was gonna say, right, is that I think if it had really turned into a dunk on one person session, I would have moved it away. But I think we actually stayed longer on this one person because we were arguing about these points, right? So, we can talk about other people if you guys want. I just put the poll in the chat though. So, but continue.
Yeah, wait. I'll shit talk someone. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, shit talk somebody. Vaush.
Okay, Infrared was terribly boring in his debate with Destiny. Okay, I didn't
Oh, it was
expect
so
like
boring.
any cohesive.
That
I
was
didn't
so
expect
boring.
any cohesive
I didn't
policy
watch
shit.
it. What was it?
Well, I mean, they were. I don't even fucking remember. It was so boring. I was passing out. Like Infrared, big showman, right? But like he actually sits down and tries to debate. It's just.
Is that the one where he got someone else in?
Well, yeah, they had like the oh my god, it's Jack and Hinkle moment or whatever. But anyway.
I hate
like,
Jackson Hinkle.
I'm just saying, if
That
you're
was
weak
cringe.
outside of the performative masculine showman kayfabe shit, then just stick to that. Don't do the debate with Destiny. Wait for Dylan to introduce you. Your camera is facing an empty chair, and then show up behind him in real life. Something like that. That would be spectacular. That'd be LSF history, right? I mean, holy shit, that'd be memorable. But when you're actually debating the issues, you're kind of dumb as shit. So I was hoping for a little more than the completely undifferentiated, like, oh yeah, we should just do a thing to do this thing. It's better. Like, do some crazy shit, man. Say that we need like a Mongolian party. I don't know. Play
Did
into
we
it.
really expect Infrared to be good at debating though?
You can be loud.
Anyone
I mean,
expect that?
he's got some like. I mean, he's really good at. He's very, very funny. He's very funny. He's very charismatic. So I think that goes a long way.
Maybe that's an American thing. Not
Not for me either.
He's loud.
It's very misogynist
all.
as well.
Yeah, he is very
I could, like-
misogynist. Yeah. One person I can talk shit on actually, that since you brought up infrared, is I really hate Jackson Hinkle. I really do. I think he's like just a tiny little baby bitch boy. I have never met somebody who gets so ass mad about explaining like or responding to a single question. Like when I was on that Zerka panel with him, Ink Bites and I kept asking him questions, and he got so pissed like a little baby bitch boy. Okay, just to answer a question. Like, please, bro, just answer. That's all. Like, I'm not even arguing with you at this point. But I don't know. I just don't trust his face. I don't trust his face. Yeah.
Didn't he destroy Dylan's foreign policy career? That's what he said on Twitter.
Yes, it's over now.
Yeah.
It's over now, right? Cool.
I don't know anything about him, and I have no desire to learn anything more.
Neither.
I think I might have been one of the only people that outshout that man in the stream once.
Destiny, he claims that you didn't shake his hand or something. Is that true?
No, so here's the thing. If I don't like you online, I'm not going to pretend to like you in real life, okay? Vaush got to deal with this, and Jackson's got to deal with this, okay? I'm not going to be nice, like, in real life if I don't like you online, okay? That's just how I roll, okay?
He's
I don't like
fronting. Destiny got drunk very quickly, and he was all smiles the rest of the
I will
night.
not hear anything else about it.
When I talk about the streamer that I hate the most, am I allowed to now?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, there is a
Let's
streamer
go.
called Yosin AU, okay? Now, I hate this guy because he's Australian. Australians are the worst fucking types of people. They scream on panels all the time. They never listen to other people, okay? They're just so fucking loud, obnoxious, annoying, and I fucking hate this guy so much. I wish there were no Australians on panels because of this dude, okay? That's who I want to shit on, all right?
Oh my
Wow.
god,
Like
you're
he's
so
London.
edgy. You're so
I know.
edgy, Destiny, with your edgy takes. You're fucking.
That man has a family, dude. Come on.
Yeah, well, what can you say, Australian?
What are you gonna give a reason? What's your reason? Just because he's Australian? Is that what you're doing? That's
it's
it.
probably the biggest part of it, yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool. I mean, we are
Yeah, he's
convicts.
just being racist. It's okay.
Damn.
So we
Gosh,
still shitting on
hyperbolic.
people? We still shitting on
no.
people here?
Well, I mean, if you want to, I already put the poll up. I can't in good conscience include you, Destiny, in the overall thing
That's
because you
fine,
came
that's
in. Okay. All right, because
I'm shitting on.
Okay.
I can
Sorry,
shit
go
on
ahead.
somebody.
Go ahead. Go
Okay,
ahead.
I'm shitting on Brittany. Politically provoked Brittany.
Oh.
She never sets me up any of
Nick,
my
you're next.
socialism and
Sorry.
capitalism debates. She always wants to do fucking boring immigration JQ shit. I don't want to fucking do that stuff, okay? I want to do goddamn socialism and capitalism. I can keep it entertaining. I can scream and I'll do whatever I have to. I'll eat a fucking shawarma sandwich on stream again. I don't care, whatever it is, all right? I just want to debate people on the one issue, but no one ever wants to talk about it.
What is her political leaning?
She's
Cringe.
a radical liberal. No, she's a
She's
radical
cringe.
liberal. She's a Rachel Maddow watching liberal, I swear. She came and talked to me about it. She would vote Biden tomorrow, and everybody's so angry at her
I
because
don't
she's
know if
got
I
some
mean-
mixed
I
feelings
mean-
about one issue.
I mean, Richard Spencer voted Biden, so I don't know if that's the best evidence.
I'm
don't know
not.
if
I
she
am not mad
knows
at her
her
for her
ideology.
political stances. I'm upset more at just like the. It just feels like you don't really stand for the morals you claim to stand for when you're sitting there and laughing when somebody like literally got attacked for their parenting skills. You know?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just
We
don't-
remember Poop Root and Weasel Poop.
Yeah.
It's my nicknames for
it
Wurzel
just
Root
doesn't
and
really
Cute Root.
like I feel like I can be friendly with most people if they really stick by what they say they are, right? But when somebody's like dishonest in what they say they believe in, then I can't trust them. So yeah. Nicholas, you wanted to say something, right?
Yeah, most people that I interact with are probably in a completely different community than anyone here. So if I had to go with anybody from like Twitch politics, I like Dylan Burns. I think Dylan Burns got off way too easy with the Prime K situation. He was involved pretty early on, threw up the stream right away with misinformation, and I think the fact that he got off so easy is pretty shitty.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. I mean, what do you want? Hang on a sec. What do you want to happen to Dylan? You want him to be strung up? Like, what the fuck? Like,
No, I
what
think
else
we
can
just
happen
moved
to him?
on. Like, it was like, here's this girl, she came out, she said this thing, and then Dylan Burns immediately goes live with her in the room. We find out that maybe they were, like, intertwined a little bit more than people thought immediately. And then, yeah, I don't know. I think we moved past it too quickly. I think a lot of people.
Well,
This is
I
what young
think-
people do, right? Like
Yeah.
they find something out and they go hard about it, and then they realize afterwards, oh shit, maybe shouldn't have done that. That's why the internet is a fraught place. For
Yeah, but they're not young people. That's a Twitch streamer with a large audience, dude.
I'm
I don't know.
gonna shit talk.
I mean, he's kind of young. Like,
Yeah, but
he's
young or
what?
not, like you're still responsible for putting out the misinformation that was
Oh,
on the line.
absolutely.
Is it fair to say that he got to the right place in the end, though, where they had the private talk, they worked it out, he apologized?
No, because it shouldn't
you know
have
what I mean?
happened. It shouldn't have happened.
Well, but that's
I
that's
actually
life.
think
These
that-
are.
I think
No,
people
that's
make
not life.
mistakes. They do make mistakes.
somebody
People
had
are clouded
I
by
was
bad
20
judgment.
years old once too.
Yeah.
As somebody who had a big problem with Destiny in the last conversation, I will say that if Destiny didn't step in to help Prime,
How many of you guys would
in
have
that
if Destiny?
in
didn't?
that situation, Prime would have been in a very, very problematic situation.
Yes.
I
I agree.
I think that's really true. Like
Yeah.
I think that was a good thing, and that is why I try not to comment on this shit straight away, because I feel like a lot of people, especially on Twitter, jump on this shit anytime they think it's going to make them look like a good person, which is why it was so fucking ironic when you called me a sea lion, you fucking shit. Anyway,
You were
moving on.
definitely sea lining. I'm sorry.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna.
What
I'm
noise
gonna
do
throw
sea
someone
lions
else.
make?
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
wait,
throw
wait,
someone
there's
else
no-
under the
I'm
bus
just
here.
trying to-
Shout out one of the most condescending assholes on the internet, Synth. I'm looking at you. Okay. Had
Can
to
I
point it out
interrupt
really quick.
real quick? I did all the
Oh, well,
polls.
that's 10.
I'll let him finish. So I did the polls. It seems that Vaush has come out a winner in all these, so I'm going
Oh.
to raid into you.
Wow.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hey, that's
What a
so
shocker!
surprising.
Mike
I will
Rake's
have
right.
to
Mike Rake's
adjust
right.
the
Vaush
way
is a
that-
true fascist.
I will have to adjust the way that we do voting in the future, probably. But you know,
It's pay to win now.
Hey,
I'm
come
still-
on. My
I'm
community
still-
wasn't the only large one brigading, probably. There was, probably a diverse range of communities that invested.
okay. So I will.
I have 60
In the future,
subscribers.
this is still in development. This panel is still in development. So in the future, we will work
Wait,
on
my
this
victory
more.
is not. Wait, hold on. My victory is not an error. Thank you
It's
very
not- okay.
much. I
No,
drew
it's
the
not.
one that
It's
you
not
said
an
looked
error.
nice.
It's not
Does
an
this
error.
show
Don't
have
worry.
a belt or what?
But I'm rating into you. Let me see here. If
I didn't
Twitch
get
will
to
load
shit
for
on my
me.
person.
Ooh.
I think they should. I think.
Oh, yeah, shit on your person.
We should all get the shit on people.
Yeah, I'm still streaming, so I mean, like, yeah.
I
you can-
want to shit on John Zerka because I find
got the whole
him
trifecta.
incredibly insufferable, and I do not like that a lot of his content is harassing women.
I agree.
Database.
Yes.
Yeah.
I gotta talk. With John Zerka, I know that he came in doing like the flat Earth meme debates or whatever, which I thought were pretty funny. Even though, with the internet being how it is, I think even stuff like that can be pretty irresponsible because, like, legit people will fall for that, even if your arguments are terrible. But I kind of just sort of blurred out for a while, and now he's doing like, he's like buds with Haas and Hinkle, right? A whole bunch.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
so.
right.
Yeah.
What is that? Is he a tanky, or are they just kind of united in like grunting? You know,
I believe
'Cause
he's
they're
economically
all,
left and socially conservative, like a lot of them, right?
but they're all grunters, right? Like this is a grunt pack.
I
You
don't
know,
what
like,
that means.
If grunt, you
Little-
mean alpha males? Yes, they are all
Yeah,
alpha
you know,
males.
like
Sigma,
you know, it's
let's
like
not
the-
go with
yeah.
Alpha. Let's take it a level above. It's Sigma. They don't care
Oh,
what other
they're-
people think, right?
I don't
They
know.
care a lot about
They
what other
care
people
way
think.
too much. They care way too much. I don't
Pure
know.
Chads.
I feel
Pure
like I was
Chad.
rubbed wrong by Zerka like the moment like I started interacting with him on that panel, but I don't know. I've just interacted with people like that before. I feel like there are like 10 personalities in the world. I don't think anybody's original.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Hey, I'm
so-
a silly original guy.
If sorry, let me just plug myself real quick.
I'm original. I've never copied
and
anyone.
plug and then I'll
Hickman.
raid into you, Vaush. Okay. Hey guys, thank you for coming to my panel. I really appreciate it. I'm raiding into Vaush now. If you want to see some more panels, I do 2 panels a week. The one on Thursday we're just all assholes to each other, and then the one on Saturday we compete and I raid whoever wins. Okay. I also talk. I do solo streams. You know, I talk about weird stuff and watch weird stuff and try to do weird stuff. So, yeah, cool stuff. Cool beans. All right, we're rating now. Oh, also, let me shout out all the people. I'm sorry. Let me shout out all the people.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the panel, Stardust.
Here, let me shout out all the people. Everybody gets to shout themselves out before I raid, okay? Before I raid. Everybody. So, Dylan?
I'm Dylan Blay. I'm a Marxist. You can follow me on Spotify at Dylan Blay. You can subscribe to me on YouTube. I've got 60 subs. We really need to get those numbers up, so I'm clout farming all the big streamers here, all right?
Based.
Thank you. This is how capitalist innovation works, guys. That's what I'm using it for. If anyone wants to debate me, you can find me on Discord. I'll debate why capitalism sucks ass, because that's like my main thing. It's my main spiel. So if anyone wants to do that, let me know. Hit me up. My DMs are always open. And yeah, that'll be all for me.
Pixel?
Talk.
Who's next, Stardust?
Are we all tired? Are we all cold? Thank you.
I am tired.
Pixel? Is she? I don't know. If she's,
Yeah, no, I'm still here. I just didn't know if you were directing, like if you were being like, aha, now. I'm Pixel. I cover the news at American Insomniac. Hours in an Australian accent most of the time, and in a very convincing newsreader voice. And yeah, I sing, and I am Australian, so irrelevant, so, you know, whatever. Thanks for having me on, Stardust. This was actually kind of fun for a Sunday morning drinking afternoon. I'm not problematic drinking session. So thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
yeah, of course.
It was fun.
Glad you had fun. Nick?
Oh, okay. Hi, my name is Nicholas Diorio. I just started Twitch about a month ago. Just got partnered the other day. I probably do stuff you don't care about, like drama on YouTube and stuff like that. But if you are curious, you can jump over and check me out. It's my name, Nicholas Diorio.
Based.
Vaush?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my name is Vaush. I'm a Bloodborne streamer, you know. Just getting new into the politics thing. You know, I heard that if you do really good at this lefty shit, you can get $2.7 million houses. And honest to God, I'm just laser focused on that goal right now. But yeah, the name's Vaush, and I think that you can misspell it in a bunch of ways, and Google will correct you at this point because everyone else misspells it. So good luck.
Cool. Chud Logic?
Hey, I'm Chud Logic. You may have heard on the grapevine that I'm a groomer or a racist or maybe both. If that sounds like your kind of thing, come and check out my stream. Chud Logic on Twitch, all one word.
Fawn?
Sorry, I had to hiccup. Hi, I'm Fawn. Hi, bye. I'm Fawn. You can follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Fawn. Very easy. I am a just chatting e-girl, so, you know, I just am here for the memes. Thank you for having me, Stardust.
Of course. Destiny?
Hi, I'm Destiny. I just come on and ambush people that I'm obsessed with on panels sometimes, so that's what I'm doing here, you know.
I'm really important.
Well, this was a lot of fun. We even got a bonus Destiny, so that's always great. And thank you for inviting me, Stardust. It's great to hang out with the other streamers and just like casually, you know, not fight with people or whatever, mostly, but well, at least not fight about politics. But I talk about Capitol Hill on my stream. We look at the House and the Senate. We got huge votes coming up on Tuesday for the Build Back Better bill. And we got the Virginia governor's race that night that I'll be shoutcasting. So if you want to come, we'd love to have you. I'm really important.
Cool. Now I will raid into Vaush. Okay.
Yeah, bring it in. Thank you for the panel. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. I hope you guys had fun, despite, you know, all the conflict, but it's good. I had fun. So,
Some of us like that.
Okay.
Yes.
Y'all have a wonderful evening, okay?
All right,
Thank
Vaush.
you.
See ya.
You too.
Yes. Vaush bad. Now go subscribe to me because I said the funny.
A good argument.
Any minute now.
Is that it? Okay, we just.
Well, I mean, I'm.
Wait. The awkward wait.
I don't know. Whatever you
I
guys,
mean-
whatever you guys want.
What are we doing, guys?
What are we doing? I don't
Let's
know.
fight some more. That was
Oh
fun.
my god, somebody called me a black-eyed bitch. What does that mean? What does that mean?
I mean, what
Jeez.
part of the phrase do you not understand?